I mean, he could be, you know, a Chapek 2.0, and you're not going to see the prices go down. Ultimately, you want more people to feel like they can afford the Disney vacation. There's a lot of kind of damage that's been done. Good afternoon, everybody, from Winter Sumerland here. We're in like the side path, if you will, and it is a weird day today because Bob Chapek is now out as Disney CEO and Bob Iger is back in as well. It is Nicole's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday if you will, please. But just before we get digging into exactly what happened last night with the CEO swap, and again, going back to an old CEO, which is weird but understandable, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, turn that bell notification on so you guys do get notified anytime we release a new video, and we will try and update you as much as we can on this specific topic in the coming weeks as they start to do more interviews. Now, with that being said, what do we know so far as the Bob Chapek and Bob Iger situation? What we do know is Chapek was basically brought in right around the start of the pandemic, which was about 2020, and Iger was here. He was supposed to be done, I think, up in like 2015 or 2016 is when his time as CEO is supposed to be done, and he actually had a replacement, but he ended up staying a few more years. So there's a lot to it there. Regardless, we need to talk exactly about what this means for the Disney company and what this means for you as the Disney consumer. So a lot of people assume, because Bob Chapek is out and Iger is now in, that all of a sudden things are going to just change overnight, right? They assume, okay, Fast Pass, Genie Plus system, like completely reverted back to where it was, because everyone's like, oh, you know, they all hate the new Fast Pass system and Genie Plus or whatever, I guess technically. But everybody wants the old system back. They want the free system that you get, you know, with your 3, and then you kind of, whatever. You know how that system works, but they think that that's just gonna happen. They're going to assume prices are going to come back down. They're going to assume that park reservation systems are going to go. That's not the case, right? As of right now, it's not just like, oh, Iger's in, like, boom, he just flips the switch and like everything changes. That's not going to happen, right? And if it does, it's going to take potentially months, maybe even years, to completely do like the redoing of this process, because a lot of times these things aren't done in just one day. Now, the way I imagine that they're going to ultimately do some of these changes, if they do any of the changes, will be in kind of increments, right? So you're going to see possibly some minor changes here, minor changes there. However, the big thing that I feel will happen sooner than later will actually be, and again, this is my opinion, is a change to the Genie Plus system and how it's working with the resorts. I feel like that's an easy change that could be made. I don't know if they're going to, but I feel like they could at least introduce that back into the deluxe resorts for now. Again, that's speculation, but that would be one of my initial guesses. Now, here's my thought on exactly what happened and what is going on at the Disney company. So Bob Chapek was brought into a position, like I said just a little bit ago, that he was kind of given a really tough task because he came in during the start of the pandemic, and he was coming in after a lot of money acquisitions that came in. So Iger was the one that ultimately gave the go-ahead on Disney Plus, which ultimately, if I'm not mistaken, is not making them a ton of money right now. I think it's actually not even profitable. And with Disney Plus, again, not being profitable yet, I think it was a long-term play, but ultimately that was Iger's decision to pick that up. And I think it was actually kind of a smart move when you look at kind of the longevity of what that investment was supposed to be. Another thing when it comes to the Iger versus Chapek era is obviously Chapek hasn't been here for a very long time, so we haven't been able to really see his like vision come to fruition. Now, that being said, when you go into these press briefings and you're talking to the community, and it basically sounds like you're talking to like the board members instead of, you know, your consumers, it's not a very good look. And every single interview that you see with Chapek, he's oftentimes talking about a lot of the, like, I would say the monetary values of the company, and like, again, the monetary basis of the company. You were getting so much about money and demand, and it wasn't like, how do we increase guest experiences and like bring new things and keep things fresh, especially for the Disney parks, but just in general. And it was oftentimes like, well, our bottom line needs to be better. How do we fix this? Like, we have this investment, like, and it was weird. It's like he didn't connect with the people like at all. Where Iger, I think, was on the complete opposite front, where every time he talked, you felt like it was like, what is this guy doing for me right now? As the visual and like the consumer audience, you would be like, wow, look at all of these benefits we are about to get, or look at all the things that are coming to like basically boost our experience within the Disney company. And not just the parks, but a big focus on the parks at that. Now, with a lot of these changes, you know, a lot of people are going to ask, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for the Disney consumer, right? I keep using that phrase, or the you know, verbiage of Disney consumer. As a, you know, an individual or a family, whatever it might be, you are a Disney consumer if you purchase their products, if you watch their shows, or, you know, you're spending any amount of money like that goes to the Disney company, you are a Disney consumer. So that means for you, at this exact moment, nothing, because we don't know what the future holds. We don't know what Bob Iger does. He could ultimately increase prices more and not do anything. I mean, he could be, you know, a Chapek 2.0 in a sense. Now, as the consumer, you have two different options. Number one, bring the price down, or number two, you could ultimately elevate the guest experience to then match the price that you're paying for the ticket. A lot of people would opt for bringing the price down, and I would say yes, right? Because like ultimately you want more people to feel like they can afford the Disney vacation, but also like, I don't know if they will. And I mean, think about it. If you were a business person and you ultimately charged a price and you saw nothing but consistent purchases, and like your purchases like didn't go down, you'd be like, wait, I can increase the price and like get away with it. And that could be where Disney's going. However, if they want to be smart, they would then raise that guest experience. So what they would do is then, instead of lowering the price, they would elevate. This is a cool little spot behind me, actually, like right here. It's like a little like lookout point. As you can kind of see, I think right here is Blizzard Beach. Right there. I've never been to Blizzard Beach. It just opened like a week ago. So that's kind of fun. And I think we actually have plans to go maybe later this week. Yeah, that's Blizzard Beach. All right, that was Blizzard Beach and a cool lookout point, but we just got our name called. So we're going to go now, start our journey on playing mini golf. But I do want to kind of like touch on a few more things here. And let's talk the guest experience. Because the guest experience is something I feel like we have not heard positively in 2 years of Chapek here. I feel like Iger was very much focused on the guest experience, and Chapek is very much about like dollar bills. And I know I've mentioned that a few times, but like that's kind of all we've been seeing is like Chapek, it's always like money, money, demand, demand. It's like he talks business terms. As somebody that's in charge of a company and you want to basically make sure that your consumers are happy, you don't talk business terms. If anything, you want to talk like, yeah, like here's how good things are going as far as the business goes. But you really want to focus on like the consumer as the people like that are absorbing and spending money on your content. You don't want to be one of those people that are ultimately just talking business, 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 because you're not going to resonate with like 95% of your users. You have to then talk more about what do we do for you? And Iger's really good at that. I think Iger's going to come in and make some big changes. I really do. I just don't think it's going to happen that fast. You know, I'm a little nervous. People are expecting like rapid changes, and we're not going to get that. I don't know. I'm just a little nervous that like people are going to be really let down as soon as like a month or two goes by and things are kind of like the exact same. All right.
Is this too little for me?
I think that's good.
I do too. It just feels little.
Let's
A
do
little baby club.
I think I want that neon yellow.
Yeah?
Yes.
You hate yellow.
But look how neon it is.
But you hate yellow.
You're right, I do.
What do the neon? The green's neon?
I'll do this orange. It's like a neon orange.
Yeah, it's neon.
All right.
I mean, you could do the yellow, but you don't like yellow.
I don't love yellow. You're right. Oh, it's blasting snow out his butt. You see this? It was just like blasting. Oh, it's out of a rocket. I thought. Oh wait, was that it? Okay, it looked like it just came out of his butt. That was kind of funny, actually. All right, on to hole one here at Summerland, I guess, because it's Winter Sumerland. Hole one. Also, Nicole is a lefty. First shot up. Not a bad shot up there. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see that?
I'll take that one.
That was a solid shot. I think I was supposed to give it a little bit more juice.
Not as good as mine.
And much like Bob Iger just saved that par, I think, right there. So we hope Bob Iger saves Disney as I just saved that hole right there. Go me, go Bob Iger, not Chapek. I mean, no hard feelings to Chapek. I mean, I'm sure he did what he could, but, you know, I did the best I could on that hole. Came out ahead. All squared up at 2.
Oh no.
Ooh. I just wanted to give a smooch on your birthday. Not my best work. Got a little bit of ground to make up here, but you know, she's not in the best position. I think I gave her a little bit of a good. All right, my second shot. Not bad. I did a little ricochet action. Ooh.
Am I out technically?
You might be. Oh, she got it. Oh my gosh. It's not even a hole in one.
Not guaranteed, I guess.
It's not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed.
I made it, but I don't think I had much juice on it. What the heck?
Did it get stuck in there?
What?
Where's yours?
I need ruling. What's the ruling if your ball doesn't come out? I have a question though. If anybody did enjoy what Chapek was doing for the company, you know, I prefer that you left a comment, make it engaging. You know, let us know why you feel Chapek did a good job, or you know why you think he's maybe over criticized. Because I do feel like he got a ton of criticism being the CEO. I don't know if anybody said a positive thing about Chapek, to be honest. I don't really have anything positive to say about him. I feel like we got no new changes at the park. We're getting Tron, which is way too long, in build time. Granted, I get it, we had the pandemic, but I still feel like they were working on it during the pandemic. I don't know. And then prices have gone up. It's just I don't feel like anything extra has been going on. And oh, Nicole just got wet. I don't feel like we've gotten anything new, and we're just paying more money now. So again, if you feel like Chapek has done a good job, or maybe you feel like Iger just isn't the choice for replacement right now, I'd like to know that as well. What do you feel is the reason they chose Iger? I think it's personally he was kind of loved by a lot. He did a lot of good acquisitions, and I would assume this is their best play for now because they didn't know what else to do. The stock was kind of plummeting, and they're bring somebody in and let's just get some hope and renew what everybody was feeling. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Hole 4.
This might be more oomph.
I do have honors because I won that hole. It looks like a straight shot, but probably not.
It's summertime, 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 summertime.
Ooh, that's a nice hole in one here on hole 5. Pew 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 pew. It's her birthday. I should be letting her win, but we're too competitive.
That's not as straight as yours was.
Oh.
Mulligan.
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 We do have a rule that for every 9 holes, 1 through 9, and then 10 through 18, we allow for 1 mulligan on one of the holes. They don't carry over. There's no benefit to not using them. Nothing like that. Oh. That was a good shot. She should hopefully get a 2 on this hole. But we do it because it's just kind of sometimes a bad hole can ruin a game, and then you just you lose because of one hole, and we like to keep score. It's fun, but like, we're competitive people, so we like to see who actually wins. She missed. Oh gosh, that's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough start. This is a hard hole because you want to get it. And ooh, you want a birthday mulligan?
Is that fair?
You can have one birthday mulligan.
Okay, I need that. I gotta get up the hill.
There's a clam that you're trying to hit it at.
Oh my freaking gosh.
You want an extra birthday mulligan? Oh no. You know, it's because of the camera. She's much better than this. This is her first rough round here. There you go. And oh, it didn't go in the clam's mouth. It rolled right out. You know what? Is that not appropriate for the extra mulligans though?
But you know it wouldn't have gone like in the hole. I would have like spit out somewhere.
A little weak on that one.
The hole's doing me dirty.
It is a little dirty.
Dirty damn.
Oh, the curveball.
Take that.
A little bouncy, but it's in play. Straight shot. Drained it.
Oh, solid. Yes.
Did you record that? And just to put another pun situation out there, I've now lost the lead, and Nicole has taken it back. Much like Iger and Chapek, Iger started, or Nicole started, and then Chapek came in for a little while, like myself, and then Iger eventually took back the honors and the reins of the Disney company. And yes, I am comparing myself to Bob Iger. No, Bob Chapek. I don't want to be Bob Chapek. You be Bob Chapek. I'm the Bob Chapek of this group. Oh God.
You made the trapdoor.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
All right, I just sunk my 2-putt, going 3 here. This could be the Chapek take back over. Oh my gosh. Oh, still gets the 3, not bad. You know, you can't complain about that. She missed the drawbridge, ends with a 3, and I got a 2, so not bad. On to hole 10 here, folks. These holes are always pretty rough because you have the situation where you literally just roll down and you hope to get a few good bounces at the bottom. Let's see. Oh!
Right next to you.
Right next to me.
Mwah. 2. This cup's in our way. Wow.
If only you could have just saw me ramp over his belly just perfectly. See if Nicole can do the same. Oh, knocks me out of the way. Rough shot. Rough shot. Fair play. Gotta give it to her. All right, I ended with the 2. She ended with a 3 on that one. Here we go. Hole 12.
You're getting some straight butt shots. That's not bad, Billy boy.
Ooh, nice shot. Good ricochet. Oh my gosh, the speed up.
Need more wind. Oh my god, I was gonna stop. Did you?
I thought you were.
Thought we were in trouble.
I have been Johnny on the spot with my shots today. Look at this. I am playing pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. And on Nicole's birthday is not the day to do it. Ooh, off of the charcoal. Look at it go. Chugga chugga choo choo. You could probably just hit. We'll see. Is it a guaranteed hole in one? No, it's not. Oh, it spits out at the very top. Wow. All right. Bounce. It just plops out. What happened?
I got stuck and now my club's stuck.
Oh my gosh, Nicole. What did you?
Okay.
Oh my god.
My ball got stuck.
What did you do?
Stuck.
Never put your club in there. Little PSA to everybody else playing. Nice. Next hole, 15, has a loop-de-freaking loop. Look at that. Yeah, we're on 15.
I'm missing one of our scores.
From which hole?
I don't know.
Did you forget 14?
No, that was 14.
14, you got the 3, I got the 2?
No.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it land?
Off to the left.
All right. Did it fall?
It fell, but it kind of worked.
I saw it fall. I had enough.
Oh, nice. I hope we're on the right hole because, like, this feels like winter, but I think this is how it ends. But it feels weird because, like, now it's all like Christmassy, like full Christmas. So I don't know. But here's 16. Here we go now. Oh my god! Hole in one. Oh my gosh!
I saw it bounce.
You sank it. It was like a line drive. It has been a little while that I've just been in the lead, but Nicole does have honors. Hole in one, that'll get you honors on the course. Are you kidding me? A hole in one! Woo! Another one! I'm giving her another birthday mulligan because I sank it. Alright, let's see. And here it goes. Oh, off the train. How does that work? Is there a hole up there?
No, I just messed up that much.
Yikes. You want another birthday mulligan? You want another birthday mulligan? Oh no. Alright, I think we were on the right path because this is now hole 18.
Wow.
And I think it might just like eat your ball. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. But I do have honors again. I'm so sorry. I don't really know what it does.
Miami here in Florida, but you still made a great putt. Hope you have
All right, final scores. I don't know what they are. She's been keeping
All
track.
right. So total should have been 56.
Par is 56.
I got a 44 out of 56.
44.
You got a
Not bad.
38 out of 56.
38.
38. This course is too easy for you, Dill.
Ooh, this might be too easy. We're
Might
gonna
be.
have to get that Fantasia, not Fantasia.
The Fantasia.
But it's
long
yeah,
one?
there's like a crazy hard long
greens.
course. Yeah, the greens at Fantasia. We'll have to get that one for you guys. maybe in the coming weeks here, because this course was pretty easy. It was pretty fun. We're definitely gonna have to do the other course. With our membership, we actually have like the sports package or whatever, which means we get this for free any day before 4, so this was free. I didn't record like everything, but a little bit of what you see out on the course there. Maybe you guys have decided next time you're down here, you wanna come play Winter Sumerland. Fun little course here. I actually really like it. It's a cool vibe, fun, Christmassy kind of feel. Definitely lives up to the name of, Winter Sumerland here. Just to kind of piggyback now off of what this video was about, we do have an annual pass, and we have the lowest tier, the Pixie Pass, but we added on kind of like the recreational package or whatever it is. So I get to go play like the 9-hole course for free. We get the mini golf for free before 4 p.m., like I said. And then you kind of have access to a few small things, and then the water parks, speaking of. So I believe we are going over to Blizzard Beach this week. But some possible benefits that we could look at when it comes to the annual pass discounts that you get. I think Disney, for the amount of money that you spend, needs to up their annual pass benefits. Blockout dates is not enough. Like, to go up a tier, all you're getting is more like accessibility to the parks. So you're paying $1,300 or $1,400, whatever it is, and now it's going to be going up the extra $100. So however many hundreds to thousands of dollars you're spending on annual passes, and all you get is like no blockout dates and like 10% on some things, 20% on others. You don't get like preferred part. You don't get much with it. You just get more access to the parks. So I really think that they should restructure that, and maybe Iger will do that. He didn't do that in the many, many years he was there, so I don't see that happening. But I don't know, maybe there's been a lot of feedback coming from the average consumer that maybe they do some of these changes. I don't know. I just want to I want to close this out and just be real with you to say, you're not going to just all of a sudden see annual passes go on sale again. You're not going to see the prices go down just overnight. You're not going to see Genie Plus just disappear. Something to keep in mind, they spent a lot of money developing that system, putting it into place, rolling it out, advertisement, etc. They're not just going to throw it away. It's not a smart business move for them. Could there be changes to it? Yeah, and I think that's what we're ultimately looking at. But, just tread lightly with this whole Iger transition. The company is still making decisions for the bottom line, but maybe they just won't express it as much, and that might help out a little bit to us average consumers. Just temper your expectations a little bit. I think this is going to be a very, very positive change for the company and for all of us consumers out there in the long run. I really do. Just understand Chapek leaving doesn't change a lot. There's a lot of kind of damage that's been done. You can't just rewrite that in a day or 2 days or something. This is going to be months, potentially years long of kind of restructuring. And maybe what I'm gonna guess is get people amped up, right? D23 was a huge letdown for a lot of people because it's all of this hypotheticals and nothing really set in stone. Let's hope that the Iger years to come, at least these next 2 years that they have him in contract for, we start to see hard, concrete things that he wants to bring to the parks, that he wants to bring to you, bring to me, bring to the consumers out there. Let's hope that's the change that Iger's bringing in, that Chapek couldn't deliver on the 2 years that he was CEO. Now, with that being said, we are gonna get out of here. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Say happy birthday to Nicole. We are going actually to Steakhouse 71 for dinner tonight. Gonna pop maybe over to Springs for a little bit and just have a good time. But for the vlog, that is it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Say hello to Bob Iger if you see him. Let's hope things change in the next 2 years to come. Take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.